The Los Angeles Lakers announced the signing of Vanderbilt wing Chris Minan to a two-way contract. Minan was a defensive ace throughout his collegiate career, averaging 2 steals per game in 4 college seasons, the first 3 at Cornell University, before transferring to Vanderbilt as a senior. He was an All-Ivy League first-team selection in his junior season, and once he moved into the starting lineup for Vanderbilt as a senior, his impact showed once again. As a starter, Minan averaged 7.0 points, 3.9 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 1.9 steals, and 1.2 blocks per game. His shooting will need to be developed, as he shot just 30.4% from three-point range for his career, but his ability to defend multiple positions and make winning plays on both ends of the court makes him stand out as someone who could carve out a career at the NBA level. This was also on display during the Summer League, where Minan stood out for the Golden State Warriors. The Lakers saw it up close in their first game of the California Classic as Minan finished with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks in a Warriors victory. He saved his best performance of the summer for last, however, as he led the Warriors with 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks in a win over the Cleveland Cavaliers in Las Vegas. Overall, Minan averaged 9.0 points, 4.3 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 1.6 steals, and 1.4 blocks in 7 games for the Warriors Summer League team. The Los Angeles Lakers announced the signing of Vanderbilt wing Chris Minan to a two-way contract. Minan was a defensive ace throughout his collegiate career, averaging 2 steals per game in 4 college seasons, the first 3 at Cornell University, before transferring to Vanderbilt as a senior. He was an All-Ivy League first-team selection in his junior season, and once he moved into the starting lineup for Vanderbilt as a senior, his impact showed once again. As a starter, Minan averaged 7.0 points, 3.9 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 1.9 steals, and 1.2 blocks per game. His shooting will need to be developed, as he shot just 30.4% from three-point range for his career, but his ability to defend multiple positions and make winning plays on both ends of the court makes him stand out as someone who could carve out a career at the NBA level. This was also on display during the Summer League, where Minan stood out for the Golden State Warriors. The Lakers saw it up close in their first game of the California Classic as Minan finished with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks in a Warriors victory. He saved his best performance of the summer for last, however, as he led the Warriors with 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks in a win over the Cleveland Cavaliers in Las Vegas. Overall, Minan averaged 9.0 points, 4.3 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 1.6 steals, and 1.4 blocks in 7 games for the Warriors Summer League team. Known as a high IQ player and excellent defender with an endless motor, Minan has the opportunity to fine-tune and develop those skills with the Lakers, who have a history of discovering undrafted gems and helping turn them into legit NBA rotation players. Minan will be able to learn defensive tricks from the likes of Marcus Smart and Jared Vanderbilt, and has an excellent opportunity to shine with the Lakers. Lakers view Chris Minan as high IQ defender who plays the right way. The two-way contract was made for players with potential to be able to develop those skills, and the Lakers believe Chris Minan is someone who can become a rotation player in the NBA. After an excellent college career and a head-turning performance in the Summer League, the Lakers view Minan as a high-level defender and smart player who plays the game the right way, which sounds like someone head coach JJ Redick will love. The Los Angeles Lakers have made some capable additions to their roster in the offseason. With the arrival of players like DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart, who can immediately make an impact on the team's performance, the Lakers have also gained some flexibility in deciding their starting lineups for the upcoming season. The Lakers opted to go for a fairly balanced starting rotation last season. With Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves filling out the backcourt, LeBron James has usually anchored the frontcourt. The remaining spots in the frontcourt interchangeably featured Rui Hachimura or Dorian Finney-Smith in the forward position, with Jackson Hayes completing the lineup as the starting center. The trio of Doncic, Reeves, and James commands a certain degree of attention from any opposition defense. But the drop-off in talent in the big man rotation led to significantly reduced productivity, particularly in the postseason. The addition of Ayton and Smart clears up many concerns in this regard. With a capable center on the roster, the purple and gold have established their starting big man. With Smart on the roster, the Lakers have gained an elite point of attack defender who gives them the freedom to make necessary adjustments based on the matchup. The regular season will see the Lakers face different challenges with each team. Being able to adapt to each one will prove to be a strength. With this in mind, we explore 3 potential starting lineups the team can experiment with next season. Ultra offensive. PG, Luka Doncic. SG, Austin Reaves. SF, LeBron James. PF, Rui Hachimura. C, DeAndre Ayton. This lineup features the Lakers' most capable offensive threats on the court at the same time. While being reminiscent of the team's traditional rotation from last season, this lineup features a massive upgrade in the big man spot with Ayton replacing Hayes. Ayton's addition is a major boost for the Lakers. Last season, the 27-year-old recorded an average of 14.4 points and 10.2 rebounds, while shooting an efficient 56.6% from the field. With Ayton, the purple and gold have a relevant lob threat for Doncic to pair with in pick-and-roll situations. Additionally, he is capable of creating shots for himself, with an arsenal of low-post and mid-range moves. What makes this lineup ultra-offense is that each player is capable of scoring in a pinch. Hachimura's three-point shooting and underrated mid-range game make him a flexible scoring option. He averaged 13.1 points and 5.0 rebounds last season on shooting splits of 50.9% from the field and 41.3% from three-point range. Reaves is one of the best tertiary scoring options in the league. His versatility as a scorer and playmaker makes him a threat that defenses need to be wary of. He averaged 20.2 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 5.8 assists last season. The scoring prowess and chemistry of Doncic and James speak for themselves. Doncic's average of 28.2 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 7.7 assists per game is beyond impressive. Meanwhile, James' average of 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists from last season doesn't pale in comparison either. As one of the most formidable superstar duos in the league, the purple and gold can expect to see significant production from them. The potential with this lineup to create opportunities on the offensive end is immense. But with the limited defensive coverage, the team would need to rely on outscoring the opposition to retain a lead. PG, Luka Doncic. SG, Austin Reaves. SF, Marcus Smart. PF, LeBron James. C, DeAndre Ayton. This variant of the starting lineup would see the Lakers sacrifice some size by replacing Hachimura with Smart. But the implications of this change are also significant. With the addition of Smart to the lineup, the purple and gold introduce one of the most proficient on-ball defenders and defensive anchors in the game. Smart's commitment to his role has seen him work on his conditioning in the offseason. The results of this could pay dividends for the Lakers. As the primary defensive anchor, Smart would be able to disrupt a lot of plays. His hustle, quickness, and intelligence would create enough opportunities for the Lakers to explore a more transition-based offense. With athletic players who are capable of running the floor, paired with a gifted passer in Doncic, the purple and gold could see a resurgence of the Showtime brand of play. Doncic's size at guard helps the Lakers maintain a physical edge in half-court sets. With Smart effectively moving into an off-ball, perimeter shooting role, the Lakers would run their offense through Doncic or James, with the remaining players becoming beneficiaries of the passes. Smart recorded an average of 9.0 points, 3.2 assists, and 1.2 steals last season, while shooting 34.8% from beyond the arc. While the Lakers will hope to see an improvement in these numbers, his defensive contributions would still be immense in covering Doncic's shortcomings. Well-balanced. PG, Luka Doncic. SG, Marcus Smart. SF, LeBron James. PF, Rui Hachimura. C, DeAndre Ayton. The well-balanced lineup lives up to its name, offering two-way efficiency. With Smart switching in for Reaves, the Lakers opt for a primary defender instead of a secondary ball handler/scorer. This rotation allows the Lakers to maintain a height advantage in most matchups, with the average height still being more significant than the three-guard rotation. Meanwhile, The introduction of Smart as a defensive anchor helps the purple and gold retain their chances of forcing turnovers and steals. Offensively, this lineup may take a bit of a hit as Smart's offensive output is limited in comparison to Reeves. But with their front court, the production of Hachimura and Ayton may be able to make up for it if they assume a half-court style of play. With Doncic dictating the tempo, it is expected that the others will see limited touches on the ball. This could be positive or negative depending on the circumstances. But having at least two players who can hold firm on the defensive end could be viewed favorably. Which lineup will the Lakers choose? It is far more likely for the Lakers to choose the well-balanced rotation more frequently. There is a lot more two-way potential, which doesn't necessarily reduce their offensive productivity by much. The additional benefit of this choice is having Reeves come in with the bench mob. As the primary option on offense in this scenario, the 27-year-old could see a massive uptick in scoring, especially against opposing second units. This could benefit the team by increasing bench contribution, a vital aspect in the modern game. With a greater emphasis on overall roster depth, the purple and gold may benefit from seeing sustained contributions across the board. The Los Angeles Lakers were more active in the twilight of free agency, while most other teams made the majority of their moves in the first days of July. It appears that the future of Luka Doncic is already decided, although the Lakers cannot officially present an offer before August, as explained by Dave McMenamin of ESPN. McMenamin states that Doncic was behind the Lakers' most recent moves, as they brought in DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart after they both agreed to buyout deals with the Portland Trail Blazers and Washington Wizards, respectively. There was ownership by Luka Doncic this offseason to firmly state that he wants to be part of the Los Angeles Lakers moving forward and that he wants others to join him. McMenamin started. He made calls to DeAndre Ayton, the guy who entered the league in the same draft as him as the #1 pick and is now the starting center for the Lakers. He also called Marcus Smart, who fills the point-of-attack defender role that Dorian Finney-Smith held last year. Finney-Smith now plays for the Houston Rockets. As we look ahead, we focus on the August 2nd date, when the Lakers can offer Doncic a $222 million extension over 4 years. And I would say, if you're a Lakers fan, there's no reason to worry about Luka reaching some sort of extension agreement. He won't just be a Laker next season. I think we're talking about a 3-year extension or more, McMenamin concluded.